Okay, problem number two, it's a work problem. And just to remind you, work is rate times time. So, A's rate, one piece of work every 3 and 1/3 hours. So if I wrote down A's work, it would be one job, this is rate by the way, over 3 and 1/3. Well, that looks really strange to me. I'll write this over here as 1 over 3 1/3 is 10/3. And this looks strange to me as well. So I'm going to really say 3/10. Now, I hope you realize that 3/10 means 3 jobs every 10 hours for A. So A's rate is 3 jobs every 10 hours. All right? Now, let me circle this. His rate, and we're just talking through this, is 3 jobs every 10 hours. Now let's talk about B. I'm kind of done with A. Let me get my eraser out. And again, we're just speaking through the problem now. What's that going to be? He can do one job every 3 3/4 hours. And again, it looks strange to me, so I'm going to write it a little differently. 4 times 3 is 12, 15 quarters. So what does this mean? 4 over 15. So what does that mean? B's rate, B can do 4 jobs every 15 hours. I'll get my eraser out. I'm kind of done talking about that number. I don't want to continue. Let's talk about C. And C can do one job in every 3 3/5 of an hour. Again, it looks peculiar to me. This is 1 over 18/5, which is 5/18. So C's rate is 5 jobs every 18 hours. All right? So let me kind of get my eraser and erase this business over here. This is just me doing some baby arithmetic. And again, I want to tell you these rates are, the number on top is the number of jobs. The number on bottom is the number of hours it takes to do those jobs. So A's rate, again, is 3 jobs every 10 hours. B's rate is 4 jobs every 15 hours. And C's rate is 5 jobs every 18 hours. All right? So then the question becomes is, what do they do? Well, according to the reading, they work together. So if they work together, the question is, how many hours does it take, if they work together, to complete one job? Well, I don't know. So I'd write down 3/10 times T plus 4/15 times T plus 5/18 times T. And what does that equal? One job. Now, what I have to do now is I've got to get an LCD. And the LCD is actually 90. And I can multiply both sides by 90. So 10 goes into 90 9 times. 9 times 3 is 27. T. 15 goes into 90 6 times, and 6 times 4 is 24. Whoops. 24T. 18 goes into 90 5 times, and 5 times 5 is 25. Again, I'm multiplying both sides by 90. All right, I want to go to the key. I want to point this out to you. I do see this. Now, certainly, I don't see this, and I'll tell you why. It appears what I did over here is I didn't multiply by 90, I multiplied by 180. It doesn't change the problem, by the way. I'm not sure why I did that. Maybe I was tired. 90 is actually the LCD, all right? So I'm going to start to erase some of the distractions in the problem. I know about the rates. I know what work is. I know what the LCD is. And I really need to concentrate on solving this equation now. With the understanding I know T is time in hours, because that's what their question is. Like, I add this together. Let's see. You would get 76T. Let me just check to see if that's true. 25, 25, 25, 76 equals 90. Divide through by 76. That's 90 over 76, which is, I'm going to divide by 2 now, which is 45 over 2 goes into 76 38 times. So T is 45/38 of an hour. I gotta be honest with you, although I like that number, most of the world would say that's crazy. That's not a good number to write down. So let's write down the way the number probably should be written down. 38 goes into 45 one time, and then you get a remainder, right? What's the remainder going to be? 7/38 of an hour. That's the way the answer should be written down. So let's take a look at it. I have both answers written down, but the preferred answer is over here, all right? So again, I have to read that again. It says, A can do a piece, blah, blah, blah. B can do it, blah, blah, blah. C can do it, blah, blah. And how many hours? Well, 1 and 7/38 of an hour, all right? So that's what we have over here. Now, the unit work is complete per hour. Yeah, so that just emphasize that, all right? And we're done. Thank you.